For over a decade, the core philosophy of the global citizen has been very simple. Go where tax is the lowest. Usually, that leads us to the established tax havens of Caribbean or the more sleek high-tech corridors of Dubai or Singapore. But this week, a new and surprisingly aggressive contender just blew the doors off the offshore world. On April 27, 2026, Turkish finance minister unveiled a reform package that shifts Turkey from a regional player to a global tax heavyweight. We are talking about a 20-year tax holiday on foreign income, a 1% inheritance tax, and a 9% corporate tax for manufacturers. Numbers are simply staggering. But in the world of universal diversification, a great tax rate in a vacuum is a dangerous thing. Is Turkey finally the island of stability President Erdogan claims it to be, or is the siren song for your cat? Welcome to Taxplained, explaining tax so you can minimize your burden and maximize your freedom. Turkey is completely overhauling its tax code. It's attempting to leapfrog the most popular non-dom programs in Europe. To put this in perspective, Turkey's new 20-year exemption on foreign-sourced income significantly outlasts the 15-year windows currently offered by Italy and Greece. Furthermore, the reduction of the inheritance to a mere 1% for eligible expats is of course a massive draw for families looking to protect their multi-generational wealth from the 40% tax brackets common in the West. And of course, on the business side, manufacturers, exporters will see their corporate tax rate slashed to 9%, while companies operating within the Istanbul Finance Center can even enjoy a 0% tax on the transit trade. Beyond the taxes, the government is launching Terminal Istanbul at the old Atatürk airport, aiming to turn it into a global tech hub. They have also digitized the entire one-shop office system, meaning you can handle residency, work permits, and company formation without the legendary bureaucracy of the past. If this were Switzerland offering 0% tax, there would be a line of private jets stretching from Zurich to Geneva. But this is true. To make an informed decision, you have to also look at the instability tax, because you might pay in exchange for the 0% income tax a few things. One would be the currency volatility. The lira has been a rollercoaster ride. In the last decade, it collapsed from 1.8 to over 45 USD per lira. If your lifestyle and business relies on local currency stability, the tax savings might be eaten by inflation. The 20% year promise sounds great, but in emerging markets, 20 years could also mean until the rules change. We've seen jurisdictions in the past implement capital controls or wealth confiscation overnight in case a crisis happened. So the grounded perspective is a tax residency is not a marriage, it's a business arrangement. If you do not have to move your life, your family, and your entire net worth to Istanbul to benefit from these rules. We'll help you determine if Turkey should be your residency flag while keeping your banking flag in Singapore and your asset protection flag in a secure trust elsewhere. If you are a high net worth individual or a digital entrepreneur, Turkey 2.0 offers a massive opportunity if and only if you use a multi-jurisdictional approach. The non-dom program is the crown jewel. If you haven't lived in Turkey for more than 6 months in the last 3 years, you qualify. This allows you to live in the high life of Bodrum or Istanbul while your global dividends, capital gains, and rental income remain untouched by the Turkish treasury until 2046. Then there's the Istanbul Finance Center play. If you run a trading or transit trade business, basing it in the EFC now offers 100% corporate tax exemption. This positions Istanbul as a legitimate rival to Dubai or Hong Kong, especially for those doing business between Europe and the other markets Turkey serves. And then there's the exit trigger strategy, because you shouldn't be moving to a country like Turkey without a second plan. For example, offshore banking, you want to keep your main capital in stable jurisdictions like Switzerland or the UAE and only bring into Turkey what you actually need for 6 to 12 months of living expenses. There's also other residency, like having a backup residency in a place like Paraguay or Panama. So if there's any shift, that you are able to leave and exchange your tax home within 72 hours if needed. Turkey is currently a high beta jurisdiction. It offers some of the highest rewards in the world right now for tax optimization, yet it does come with a side of some geopolitical adrenaline. For the average expat, the 60% plus inflation might be a bit too much to handle, but for the strategic investor, Turkey is becoming a vital piece in a global puzzle. It's a G20 economy member, and now arguably one of the most aggressive tax havens in the Mediterranean area. The key here is always diversification. Don't put all your eggs in the same basket, so use the tax laws to your advantage, enjoy the world-class Turkish lifestyle, but keep your exit door unlocked and your assets in more hard jurisdictions. Turkey is a powerful tool, provided you're the one holding the handle.